welcome back. Just going to check I am live. Yeah, I am. To another race. Let me just get... Alright. Oh shit. Second. Need to get the chat. There we go. Right. I need to invite somebody, but it won't let me. I don't know why a session isn't starting. Some crazy shit happening right now. Right, okay, right, I can get this guy back in the session. Oh wait, yeah, I've got to invite via Xbox, haven't I? Oh wait, yeah, I'm not seeing him because he shows us offline, doesn't he? Right, everybody's in the pits. TJ has presumably retired. Not really too sure. Probably just to give him a bit of a nerf, because he's a bit fast in these lobbies. Yep. Okay, right, I need to get the... link. I'm going to put it into the Discord thing, because I can. Just a second. Where's the live stream bit? There we go. There we go. All right. We are here. Okay. We are currently with traps on an outlap. I need to get all the settings up. I'm not too bothered about that. These two I like. He is not the first person out. We've got Yogurt out on a lap first. A few people still in the pits. Something driver alert. Yep. That is correct, traps. Okay, so Yogurt is now on a lap, so is Traps as he comes through the first sector. Does Yogurt. He's already invalidated. That is a bit of a skill issue. As Traps has not invalidated yet, and he is flying through the first sector, I'm sure. Fastest first sector, of course, because he's the first through. And a bit of a lock-up into the right-hander. Swinging through to the left-hander, running it out wide. Ace has also started his lap along with Jackie, Wally, Venom Boy, Samuel, Noah and Granite. Yogurt better get out of the way here. Is it going to be a 104.2 for the second sector? As he's going to filter around through the final corner, hopefully not getting too much dirty air from Barak and Yogurt even, and it's a 29.2. I have no idea if that's a good lap or not, but we're about to find out because somebody could go a little bit faster or a lot faster. As Yogurt has now disallowed another lap. That's crazy. As now Ace will go second, only a tenth off of the pace. pretty good to compare it, thinking that he's only a 10th off traps. Straight away, 10th and a half actually. Who's next across the line? It is the Ferrari of Granite 90. What time is he going to set? He's going to do a 1:30.8, and also Venom Boy does a 32 flat. There's going to be a Mercedes coming across the line. That's Samuel. Where's he going to go? 30.7. There's already quite a gap between the top drivers and, I don't want to say the bottom drivers because that seems quite mean, but the bottom drivers here. 1.4 seconds between the two of them as Cyclics will now go on to a lap. Is there anybody? No, there's not particularly too many people near the end of their laps yet, so I'll carry on commentating Cyclics as he comes here through the first sector. Like he had a bit of a twitch going through that corner there. Yellow for traps, I think, right now. Noah is coming towards the end of his lap, but he has invalidated it, unfortunately for him. Jackie Wally, though, oh, he's also invalidated it. Here's somebody who hasn't invalidated that lap, Jen Sonic. As he filters his way through the third sector, there's a McLaren in the way. I hope he gets out of the way of him. Around the final corner he will come, and it's a 30.5. Cyclics setting the pace in Sector 2. He said he'd never driven this circuit, but I don't know whether he was taking the piss or not. I feel like if he's got a Sector 2 on the first try, he must have done this track a good few times before. As he comes around the final corner, what's it going to be? He is the first person to dip into 28, so 28.8. I don't know whether Traps and Ace are going to have a response for that. But the next person we have on the lap is Dean the Bean 021. Dean the Bean coming through the final sector right now. And it's going to be a 31.2. Aces, he's not on the lap because he's 2.8 down. And Cyclics is just coming into the pits right now. Dean the Bean is on an in lap, I believe. He's also invalidated it, so it doesn't matter anyway. But we've got a few on the out laps. Venom Boy, Yogurt, Jackie, Noah. Doing a bit of a weave in, warming up those tyres. What's happening there? Not entirely too sure. It looks like maybe some people might have got in a bit of a scuffle. I was just about to say, I don't think Jackie's in the Red Bull. No, it's not even showing Jackie on his own POV. As now Yogurt is on the lap as well as Noah. Around those first few turns, looked like he went pretty well through them, to be honest. Venom Boy also started his lap, as I covered earlier, so has Noah. 27.5 through the first sector, very wide. Really making sure he uses all the track there. Thought he'd actually invalidated it for a split second, but no. He's actually using every single bit of track there is. Neither of them have invalidated yet. I feel like that's sort of their aim. Just don't invalidate it. This is a yellow flag in sector 1. Is that Gen Sonic? Thought he was missing a bit of end plate then, but no, he's absolutely fine. Now we're coming through. Oh, he set the fastest middle sector. This guy is on a mission right now. He's been off the pace a bit, but fair enough if he actually has set the fastest middle sector. As he's going to come around to the final corner. It's a 31.4. I don't think he set the fastest middle sector, as Yogurt will now do a 29.8. So he's he's in no man's land right now. He's got 6 tenths ahead of him and then 7 tenths behind him. 6, 7. Anyway, oh, I'm sorry to I just put you through that, guys. What am I doing, man? Who else is on the lap right now? Traps is on the lap. TTN Traps. Just coming through the first sector down the straight right now, even though it isn't a straight. It's got a bend in it. Just marginally up in the first sector. A little bit of a lock up through there again. Like he thought he'd sent it into the wall there. Ferrari of Granite is going a bit slow through there. I thought he crashed, to be honest. He said expect a few crashes out of him before the race. Yellow flags everywhere, to be fair. Don't know why, as Samuel has just gone across the line. Marginally improved up to 5th. And Traps has now done the fastest middle sector as well as the fastest first sector. Although it said no, it did the fastest middle sector as well, so I don't know whether that's a glitch because he's done a 31.4. And he's going to come across the line. It's going to be a 28.7. Will Cyclics have an answer for that? He's just said his lap was pretty bad, so I rather get the feeling he'll have quite the emphatic answer for that. Might just booked out a bit there. It's all good. Did he set a lap already? Oh, Sam's retired. It looks like he's crashed somewhere in the 3rd sector. Is Gen Sonic on a lap? He is on a lap. We'll follow him around this lap. And Zigzag 230 has now joined. This guy said he wasn't going to join. But he has. Whether he's just spectating or whether he'll get in a car. He could spectate on the stream though, is what it is, you know. But we'll have to see while we have an appearance from Zigzag 230. I've just heard a bit of a bump. I don't know whether John Sonic's caught the wall there, but... They've been also on a lap. Yes, he is, and he's up by... Oh, it said 5 tenths at first, but no. Somebody who is up by nearly 5 tenths, 4.5 tenths here is Gen Sonic. As he rounds the final corner, he's going to come across the line, and it's going to be... He is going to get into 29, so 29.6. Yes, Zigzag is he has joined us. I don't think he'll do a lap. I think he'll start from the back most likely with TJ. But we do have Zigzag 230 in the lobby. Is that Ace who's just come out? It is, I think, yes, he is. Just coming out for a lap. You don't know which McLaren it is. Actually, talking to the other McLaren, Noah, he's just about to start a lap. We've got 3 minutes left, so he's probably going to be the first person across the line to start his lap. As Jen Sonic's on his in lap right now. That should be his final attempt. If Noah's teammate will give him a tow. No, he's behind him, he's let him through, so fair enough. Through the first sector, nearly 3 temps up already. And he's invalidated it. Oh, it's so unlucky because he was 3 temps up through first sector. Hopefully he has better luck in the race. In fact, you know something? Zigzag 230 he has come out for a lap. Whether he's going to do it on full fuel like he usually does, so he'll start around the midfield, I do wonder. But I have a feeling that TJ's made a bit of a mistake retiring from the session because there's some very fast people this week, like Traps and Cyclics. The one week he decides not to do a lap. As we have another person going out for a lap, Yogurt. Oof. Hit the wall a bit there, did Yogurt. Want to help his lap time particularly. As Jackie has also gone on a lap. He's on a 131 flat. Exactly. To the dot. And F1 decided to give us the worst camera angle ever as Yogurt is now 1.5 tenths up. Could secure a P4 here. As long as he doesn't bottle. He has got a Red Bull in the way. Oh, he's invalidated. Unlucky. As Insane Fat is pretty much put an identical at first sector in. I don't know whether Noah's going to give him a bit of a tow down this straight. Maybe the next straight. But he is in the way. And Ace is actually 3 temps up through the middle sector. I don't know whether he will be getting any benefits of a tow here. But I do hope Noah does get out of the way because he's on a very, very good lap here. He could put himself into contention for pole here. Oh, he can't because he's invalidated it. Never mind. But how good would it have been? He would have put himself between Cyclics and Traps, to be fair. But he didn't because he invalidated. And Zigzag has gone 11th, so he is basically starting from the back. And Traps has retired, so that leaves Cyclics 2 temps up in the first sector. A bit of a squirm, is that the right word, on the exits there. We've actually got Granite on a lap. Further ahead, yes we have. 1 tenth up. He could get himself ahead of both Dean and Jackie if he nails this last sector. He'll get himself ahead of Dean, but will Dean have a response to that? I don't know, because I'm going to cut back to Cyclics here as he comes across the line. It's going to be a 28.7 on the dot. He will get pole, unless if Dean the Bean can do something about it. Where will he put himself? He'll go 6th. Oh, somebody's already started. We were meant to have a 3-minute break, but it doesn't matter because 5 red lights are going to go out, and it looks like a good start for the front two. Actually, no, Traps hasn't got a great start. Maybe not ready for the start because he was the one who initiated the 3-minute wait, as Ace is going to try and go around the outside. He's forced off the track. Gensonic will take advantage of that, as now Ace will go tumbling down the order. Gensonic into third, Yoga into fourth, as there's some fights going on in the back as TJ tries to get through the grid as soon as possible. Granite falling down a few positions, but not because he's crashed this time, or been crashed into, should I say, as Samuel makes his way into fifth. Obviously the possible race strategies going on here, as now Jackie is trying to get past Ace. Everybody is trying to get past Ace at the moment, as he makes a very aggressive move there. Fair enough. Love that wheel-to-wheel racing, wheel banging, as he's lost a bit of end plate as well in that sequence. Zigzag also trying to make his way through the grid, as well as TJ just behind TJ right now. As I think I just saw somebody going off there. That's not actually Venom Boy, that's his AI. As Noah's let his AI past. He's actually lost quite a bit of wing, it looks. He might have like an orange wing, to be fair, as he tries to make it around the outside. Will he do it? Absolutely he will. He's got past the bot. Well done, son. Cyclix is now pissed off into the distance, and so is Traps. Separated by 1 second, but separated from the rest of the grid by 2. As Yoga is now in the DRS of Gensonic, ready to take the podium place. Let's hope his power doesn't cut out like last time, or his Wi-Fi, or whatever happened. There's also Samuel is in that battle straight away. We already have battles forming. Ace is right on the back of Jackie here. Nobody makes a move there. Oh, it's lagging all over the place right now. Does he have any damage off the start? No, he doesn't. That's a rarity, that is. As both Zigzag and Noah have had to come in and pit. And Ace has now made the move back into 6th, trying to recover what he lost right at the start. But he hasn't got the DRS on Samuel. As now TJ tries to make a very aggressive move on Dean the Bean. I don't know whether he might have lost a bit of end play actually, trying to make that, but I did hear quite the bump. As he'll now have another portion of DRS down this straight into turn 1. I don't think he's going to make the move. No, he won't. Shit camera angle, so we'll go on board with him through the first sector in his pursuit of Dean the Bean. And Dean is going to have to give it some beans if he doesn't want to get overtaken here. Oh wait, yeah, someone's some people are in the chat. Fair enough, as TJ makes a beautiful move around the outside. On board you get to see it. Lovely stuff from him, as now Ace has caught up to the back of Samuel in his pursuit of that podium again. Where is the fastest lap? I presume that's what FL means. I don't think it could mean anything else. Just realised we haven't got any of the details up, so I'm going to get that going. As now Ace has been spun. There's quite a few people hitting the walls actually from what I can hear. As Dean has straight lined it into the abyss, and he can't get out. I kind of expected him to reset the track because I think it is allowed as long as it's not in an unsafe position. Don't even know my own league's rules, to be honest. As Yoggit's still chasing the podium here. I do think it was a bit of a mistake, Ace going on those soft tyres. And if he said bottle alert before the race, he has absolutely nailed that prediction, although he usually says it, to be honest. He said he's a master of bottling quali last race, so it's not a particularly wild prediction, as now Jackie and Samuel are going side by side through the second sector. He got the switchback done there. Oh, that is a beautiful... Oh, no, he's not got it. Is it going to be a double switchback? No, he's not got the grip to do it, and now TJ is going to be all over him as he moves over to defend that move. Very smart there from Jackie. Racecraft at its absolute finest. As now we have a battle for the podium. It's Yoggett and Gensonic going side by side. Yoggett has made that move. Did he make that around the outside? That would have been beautiful if he did make that around the outside. But I am going to come back to another battle because we've got 4 cars here in the battle. I would be surprised if this doesn't end in a safety car, to be honest, around the tight streets of Singapore here, as Jackie will now pull to the outside, try and make it around the outside. A bit of a lock-up as they do make contact. Still side by side through the last corner. I'm going to go on board with Jackie because it's a bad POV here. I think they're going to end up 3 wide into turn 1. We've got a caution in sector 2 as TJ makes a move on both of them. Is Zigzag alright? I think so. He's got Noah on the back of him, and Dina has pitted. As Traps actually has now caught up to Cyclix. Took him a little bit of time, but he has done it. Potentially better tyre wear than him. Got another yellow in sector 2, and it's Dean in the same position. He's found himself going straight on. Sonic has been overtaken by Yoggett, but is still in the DRS of him as Dean has now retired, unfortunately. I hope. Wait, I swear somebody was just spun. It was Traps, I think. I think Traps has had a spin somewhere. I'm not 100% sure. As now Yoggett inherits second, Gensonic third. But they are being chased by TJ. And Ace has actually jumped Traps in the pits, so Traps must have spun if Ace has jumped him in the pits. Has he got a new wing though is the question. No, he has not. Granite has now made a move on Samuel for 6th. He's also somebody who's gradually making his way up the grid as Noah gets his first 3-second penalties. There's only one person in... Oh, and Jackie's regained DRS on TJ. Presumably from going down that straight. He's losing it in the corners though. And Gensonic is also now out of Yogurt's DRS. Not really too much going on right now. There's a lot of big gaps that have opened up. Traps might be the closest person to make an overtake right now. However, I do say that, but TJ has caught 2 seconds within I think about 2 laps of Gensonic, so he could be expected to make an overtake soon, coming from the back of the grid. It's going to be within the DRS zone of Gensonic before you know it. Whether it be for the next straight or not, I think he is pushing because he's using some ERS to make sure he does it. Yeah, TJ is in the DRS. I didn't notice whether he was before because I was just replying to a message, but yes. He now has the DRS of Gensonic, and you can imagine soon he will have the DRS of... Oh, Sam is in the wall and he has no wing. That is not good. It's a full course yellow. The VSC, I would imagine. I don't think that's enough to bring out a safety car, unless if he does actually end up fully clobbering the wall. No, I think with the pace he's going out now, a full course safety car has been called out. Yep, the safety car is on the track. That's who is the closest person to a safety car. Let's get a view of the safety car. You can pass it, Ace. You can pass it. So I can imagine a lot of people... Oh! I think he's been caught on the curb. Yep, Zigzag has been disqualified from the session for some reason or another. Apparently he was blocking the pit lane, but I just saw him stuck on the curb, so... I don't really know. I wonder if he crashed on his way into the pits. Only 2 people in the pits right now, which is a bit weird. Actually, no, we've had a few more because we've got some people on 0 lap tyres, but got a lot of people on 8 lap tyres that I'd expect to come into the pits whilst they have a chance. I can see that one, Zigzag. I can see you bend it, mate. Oh, we've got a second person who's been disqualified for blocking the pit lane. It's another person who's crashed into the pits. Wow. Some people need to practice their pit entries, I've got to be honest. As now everybody who finishes has a guaranteed chance of points, so stay in the race. It's the best advice I can give you. Cyclist caught the safety car. Yes, he is the first person to catch a safety car. Game just booked out proper. Said Jackie Wally was back in the race. This will really actually help TJ, who's 4th right now, in his pursuit to win the race, because Cyclix is... well, he's a lot closer to him, but the good news for Cyclix is he doesn't have any penalties. I'm just going to have a look at the penalty counts right now, because I'm not entirely too sure what they're looking at. That's the wrong button to press. Penalties, just TJ and Noah with the 3 seconds. All pretty clean right now, but there'll be people with warnings. I wonder how many warnings actually Cyclix is on. 2, so he's 1 penalty away from getting it. He's 1 warning away from getting a penalty, so yeah. It was a brave move around the outside, I will say that much. Insane fact. Just realised everybody can hear me, I can see it. Just start a party. Mate, what's happened to Cyclix? I don't have a clue. Gotta be honest. Maybe he just wants to be with his teammate. I literally have no idea what to talk about right now. It's just a safety car, innit? I mean, we could talk about the beauty of Singapore. I'm not talking about Zigzag 230. The country. It is indeed a beautiful country. And the track and the surroundings of the track is also a beautiful sight indeed. Sound like I want to say David Attenborough, but I'm nowhere near as good as him. A shit David Attenborough then, I'll say. That's what I sound like. I wonder when the safety car is going to come out. That's a great question. I think it should come in this lap. They're realistic, the game is, actually, because I've seen this a lot recently. When safety car lights go out, that means the safety car is going to be coming in. The safety car lights have gone out, that means it must be coming in. It is indeed realistic. Now this is something, it's going to sound stupid, but I only learnt this the 6 hours of Spa this weekend, the lights go out on the safety car. It's not really a detail I tend to notice much, but the commentators just kept on saying it because there was a lot of safety cars, also in the touring cars as well. Anyway, Yogurt will get us restarted. I think he's gone pretty early actually, but he's absolutely nailed the restart, as Samuel will get a 3-second penalty for track limits. In fact, it looks like he's got a bit of an iffy exit out of there. He's deploying the battery all the way. Alas, he keeps the lead as Cyclics will make the move on Granite. And TJ is currently side by side with Gensonic. Will he make it around the outside? Gensonic will keep his foot in, but he's going to use a load of battery, but I think it is pretty clear that TJ has made the move. He's going to go up the... No, he's not. He's actually getting a move done up the inside of him. And Cyclics has used already a lot of ERS, but he's on the move. He's pushing all of the way. As Gensonic, I thought he had the wall. It could be Traps, who's also pushing. All of these fast drivers are pushing to try and get to the front already. As Cyclics has also now just, I realised, got a penalty. That must be his third warning. As now Samuel is retired from the session. Would that have anything to do with Venom Boys? We've got another safety car. But plenty of the faster drivers making some moves up the grid. Now, how many penalties does Yogurt have is the question. Absolutely nothing. Not even a single warning. He is in the hot seat to take the win here. Now I put you in the wall. Oh. You got a clip. Well, you can report that to the stewards and we will have a look at that, mate. Don't you worry. Hello. We've got... Oh yeah, I've just been tagged somewhere else. Oh, hello. It sounds like that's not been the only incident. Granite, I think, has been hit. He's not got any wing damage, but apparently Traps hit him. So, yeah. As Noah's actually come into the pits, so he must have sustained some damage with that collision with Samuel. Put it back to chat. Because, yeah, that's more important than the Discord chat that I've got. I think we'll just be waiting for Noah to catch up to the safety car and then, yeah. We'll be ready. Some overtaking going on the safety car. I think it will have just been Cyclics going too slow. Traps is actually pissed, I've just realised, so... Not too sure why that is, I thought his tyres were absolutely fine. He won't make it to the end on those though. I don't think anybody will make it to the end on their tyres right now. A safety car will be in this lap. It drives away with its lights off, and it is down to Yogurt to do another restart that will keep him in the lead. He's going to go quite late this time. Oh, I heard somebody in the wall. Yeah, it's traps again. Anyway, Yogurt has got a good restart, and it's actually second and third fighting into first corner. Who is going to win that one as TJ goes a little bit off track there. Locking wheels. Oh, and they're into the wall. Oh, big crash. And Traps is out. TJ's lost his wing. Gensonic's into second and Ace is into third. A lot of people crashing and DNFing. And does Cyclix have any of his wing left? I think he has got the majority of his wing left. I think TJ's win streak is going to come to an end as Yogurt has actually just gapped the field. He is 1.7 seconds clear already. Absolutely dominant so far. This is what happens when he doesn't have a broken internet. As now Gensonic's into the wall, and that's going to cause all sorts of chaos for everybody. As Granite is now onto the podium as he goes a bit deep into the left-hander. I think he might have somebody up his inside actually. No, he doesn't. Noah in fourth as well. I think about 2 people have wing damage. One's a bot. I think these two are side by side, so I'm going to get off onboard cam and we're going to watch this battle between Noah and Granite. As 2 people will come into the pits, both Gensonic and TJ. And TJ will get a 10 seconds into the pit box. As Yogurt is 2.5 seconds in the lead right now. Noah gets another 3-second penalty. Do the format, send the clip, and we'll sort that one out for you, Samuel. Cyclix has now actually made a move into second already after his crash with TJ, and he's on the back of Yogurt. Yogurt's lead could be, well, it's not going to be lasting for long, that's for sure. Granite's still on the podium, but he is being hunted by Noah. Oh, he's not. No, it's the other McLaren now. It's Ace. Noah's dropped off a bit, but he's still in P5 with with Venom Boy behind him, and he has got enough penalties to make it so he finishes behind. But Venom Boy is also a bot right now, so yeah. He's actually overtook Noah. I wonder if he's in the pits. Yes, he is. It doesn't always show when they've got a penalty that they've come into the pits, but yeah. He's created a ticket in the Discord. Zigzag. As long as you send it within 24 hours of the race start, then you'll be alright though, Samuel. As Yogurt has now lost a good amount of time to Cyclix. Barak is leading right now, and he deserves it. He's been very consistent. Not crashed as well. Because I think everybody other than him and Granite have. Oh wait, no, Traps crashed into Granite, didn't he? So no, I think just about everybody has crashed right now. So yeah, as Noah's come in for the hard tyres, I've just realised, and they should take him to the end. As now Yogurt has to do his first bit of defensive work. How's he going to do? Very well defended, but. Oh, I wondered if Cyclix was going to send it up the inside there. I did tell him to calm down a bit on the dive bombs today, because he gained a bit of a reputation for it in one race. Kota in FPRL Tier 2. Now Zigzag is wondering how Granite's on the podium, just keeping his nose clean, as another shit angle this game gives us. But Yogurt, the Dutch/Polish Minister of Defence, is... Cyclix has sent one of those dive bombs, but Yogurt has just eaten it right up. He's not bothered by it. He is doing fantastic on the defence here, as they are now side by side through Sector 2. Good night, Zigzag. Sweet dreams. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Now they could get that in the middle of the commentary. How much... ERS Cyclix is about half of the ERS of Yogurt, so whether he can get past, I don't know. Because if Yogurt is smart with his ERS usage, he can stay ahead. As now Cyclix will send it up the inside. Fair enough. What a move. That is a beautiful dive bomb. He sent that from about 3 attempts back. But Yogurt will have the DRS straight away back, and he's going to get back into the lead again. So Cyclix's dive bomb has instantly been rendered useless, even though it was a beautiful move. But they're now on similar levels of ERS, which is going to be important. And no space for Cyclix as they go into the left-hander, as he's going to send another dive bomb. He can't be sending him there. He's never going to make a move there. This is starting to get interesting there, as Noah is now ahead of Venom Boy. But this is definitely going to come down to penalties for Noah, I think, as for where he finishes in this race. You've also got to remember, once Cyclix does get past, I've just realised, in this race, how many penalties has he got? He's got 3 seconds. So he definitely can't afford to get another set of 3 seconds. But after he's passed Yogurt, he's got to pull out 3 seconds, which I think it probably is possible, because he's got some good pace. But how many warnings is he on? Wait just a second. Why am I looking whilst he's trying to overtake? He's going to send another dive bomb down the inside. He's going to drag Yogurt off the track. Oh, wow. Will Yogurt keep the position? No, he won't. I would be giving that back if I was Cyclix. He has pushed a pass there. As now Noah's retired, and it's another safety car, as we can see him in the wall there. Not great. And Yogurt is actually overtaken Cyclix before the safety car restart. And now TJ's got a drive-through. I don't think we can do Singapore again. We're going to end up with about 6 finishes at the rate we're going. I wouldn't be surprised if he retires in the pits right here, right now, because he can't save that. Under the safety car. Oh no, because he is still going to finish points paying positions, isn't he? So he might as well. Got to remember that. All points are good points. Do you have wing damage now in Same Fat? I know you did have. But you got rid of it, didn't you, in the first? I don't know how many safety cars we've had by this point. I think this is the third. So it was in one of the first 2 safety cars. No, you got rid of that wing that was broken. Oh, you still have it. Yogurt is going to come into the pits. Cyclics are very fast in behind him. I think Yogurt was trying to keep it sensible and not get a 10 second. So if I cut to your POV, I can't see what's happened. Oh, you say it's red, but it's only losing an M plate. That M plate must be really important to the car down. Must have some emotional attachment to it as he goes onto the mediums. Will John Sonic come into pits? He's got 4 lap old hards, so yeah, he will. I was wondering whether he would or whether he wouldn't. Now, will Venom Boys AI come in? No, it won't. TJ just made that move on the safety car. John Sonic must have come out of the pits right after him. That must be it. Do you know something? If Cyclix goes for another one of his dive bombs and it fails, Granite can take the win here. Last cars are catching up to the safety car. So I wonder if it'll come in this lap or next. Oh, we've got a bit of beef in general chat. I have a great fear that we're going to have a lot of reports. Safety car is in this lap. So if you are watching this stream though, I'm sorry, I am going to have to stop messaging you so I can lock back in on comms. We've got 6 people DNF'd or DSQ'd right now. Let's hope there's no more, because that would pass over the halfway mark of everybody who has came to compete today. Right, I should probably cut back to the front of the field. And will Cyclix make it around the outside? They're battling very, very hard here. And Cyclix is going to get the switch back, and he will get the lead. He's been not in the lead for quite a while, but now he will regain it. He had the lead for a good while at the start of the race, but then lost it, of course. I don't know why. I think he come into pit and Yogurt didn't, and then he sort of struggled to get back, but he is back now. And so is Ace, actually. Ace is right on the back of Yogurt. Yogurt might be falling down the grid here. Can Ace take the win, to be honest? Because he is on fresher tyres. Like, the mediums are way faster than the hards here. He's done a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of everything, to be honest. Ace has this race. It'd be quite fitting if he did win it, because I think that's just about the only position he hasn't been in this race, P1 is. Start from P2, tumbled down the grid, and then he's come back up, bobbled about a bit on his way. But it'd be quite funny if he did come P1. But I don't think he's got... No, he has no... No way past so far. I've just paused for absolutely ages whilst I was trying to think of what I'm trying to say. Sonic has made it past Venom Boy Bot. Venom Bot would work. And he's now on the back of Granite 90. Who unfortunately isn't looking likely to get the podium, but just a second, I'm going to have to cut back to the podium fight as now Ace pushes Yogurt wide, and Yogurt is now down to P3. Granite is now back in the DRS of Gensonic, and TJ has served his drive-through that he got. How many penalties is he down to now? Oh wait, he hasn't served a drive. Did he get 2 drive-throughs? Surely he wouldn't get 2 drive-throughs, right? It's not like it didn't let him serve it, surely. How many penalties is Cyclics on? Like, how many warnings is he on? That was a penalty and a warning, and he hasn't got anything since, so he should have this win, since he's now 3 seconds clear of ace. Ooh, bit of a hit there for Yogurt. And it's still on the back of Jan Sonic. There really isn't a great deal happening right now in this race. Now, has TJ finally served his drive for it? No, he hasn't. He got 2 penalties. I don't know whether it's just not letting him serve his penalty. In which case, if it does disqualify him, I won't let him not finish. I'll still register him as finishing. Is he going to serve it here? He's almost certainly going to end up going a lap down at some point. Right, he has drove through the pits. Don't think he'll go a lap down though. Or he might actually. He's going to have to give that position to Cyclics. He has finally served all of his drive-throughs. And he'll probably go for the fastest lap, I should imagine, right now. Since he's on those softs, or maybe he already has it. I don't think he will, though. No, currently Cyclics has it, but he can definitely get it. Sliding through all the leaders now. Has TJ got the fastest lap yet? No, not yet. He has just set the fastest middle sector though, so I think we can expect his fastest lap very, very soon. Oh, bit off the track, but he does it. He gets that fastest lap. That's something that he can take from this race. So the fact that he got the fastest lap, there's not a great deal else other than the championship lead that he can take. I think he'll maintain that anyway. As Cyclix has been pretty much dominant this race. He's led, I think, the majority of it along with Yogurt. I don't think anybody else has led it yet. Who's actually just been overtaken by Gensonic. Generally thought he was actually going to get a podium, but no. Yogurt misses out on the podium potentially. I mean, he's still within DRS, so he can get on these last 2 DRS straights, but we'll wait and see for that one. Granite could be joining that fight as well. He's got wing damage is what it is. Most likely struggling quite a bit. Anyway. Cyclix is going to come around the final turn and he will win the Singaporean Grand Prix in style. He's been fantastic today. And Ace will follow him 7 seconds later in P2. He'll finish 4 seconds I think behind due to the penalty. And Gensonic looks like he has got the podium. So well done to him. Been an eventful race for him. Been an eventful race for everybody, as I think Granite has just pipped Yogurt to the line there. Yes, he has. So Granite will take P4, I believe, his best finish in this league. Unlucky for Yogurt because he got that wing damage, but what can you do? And there is Cyclix with his trophy. Congratulations to him on winning the race. GG's to everybody. And for some reason the game has not chosen a driver of the day. That's probably because nobody surfs it with the chaoticness of this race, if that's even a word. Alright, everybody, thank you for tuning in, and I will see you for next week's race. Thank you, and goodbye.